Islam, Christianity.
So how is this relevant?
I'm just because a lot of your points seem rooted in religion, so I would just like to know because I myself is a Catholic.
Uh,
I just want to know if we have the same viewpoint.
I'm not a Christian.
Not a Christian, so
No,
you're a Muslim.
potentially.
Okay, okay, because just the way you've been describing typically has the archaic view of Islam on women.
Wait, so in the Bible, okay, sure, go for
In
it.
the Bible, if we're going off the Bible, just saying
Uh-huh.
this
Can
because
you bring me a
I am a
biblical
Christian.
teaching that says women can have male friends?
Jesus, multiple times, the woman and the stoning. There was a woman and she cheated on her husband. The people
Okay.
of the village wanted to stone her. Jesus said, "Any one of you that has not sinned may be the first to throw the stone."
No
No
problem.
one threw
Yeah,
it.
this verse is, by the way, this verse is fabricated. It doesn't, it comes from an old Latin tradition, doesn't exist in the Bible.
You read the Quran?
Sure. How is this relevant to my topic?
Sure, because you're basing it off religion. You're
No,
you're
actually,
actually like
I know people who have no religion, who live naturalistic lives, who have the same values. So
okay. I would just like
I
to
can just
say
appeal to naturalism.
then I ask you then, you have children young, uh,
Yes,
but
that's
also
from a
there's
naturalistic
months.
view. Yeah,
Okay, okay. I have a
naturalistically,
question.
yeah, naturalistically, you should have children young. Find me,
Naturalistically,
find me a
do you think
species. Yeah, find me one species on the planet that waits after they've reached maturity to have children. If they mate when they reach maturity.
I'm not a zoologist? I can say elephants just based on prior
Elephants
knowledge, but then you
wait,
would
and
have to.
when do elephants start mating? Let's see. We'll use elephants. Yeah, you brought the example up. Elephants become mature at around 10 to 15 years old for females, slightly later for males. Um,
So we're all like animals. We
we
are
are
all
animals.
animals, but
We
so
don't have to
we're
put. We
not
don't have
higher
to,
beings. We don't have a
for the sake of
conscience.
argument.
You don't have a conscience.
Yeah, for the sake of
You just go
argument, we can say
outside
we're
and you
different.
like
Yeah, we are animals. We are animals, but we can, for the sake of argument, we can say we're different than other species.
we're higher beings,
Yeah, but
which
it's
means we have
natural. It's
more
going to be
thought
natural for our species to mate earlier than
to
later.
put more reasoning and logic. Correct? We have
What
more
did you say?
factors in our lives, such as careers,
Yeah, those are made up. They don't.
society,
Those
and I
haven't
would just like to
existed
close
until.
up.
Wait, those don't naturally exist within a human life. They're
Yeah,
very
well, we
foreign.
created
Foreign.
them as
Yeah, but
society.
they're gonna be
We have
foreign
gone
to
past
your
the natural
humanity. Yeah,
order.
but they're gonna be disconnected and foreign to your humanity. It's not.
Bro, when? Are you just going to like, are you going
Wait,
to
find
tear
me
down?
one.
Are you
Yeah,
going
find
to
me one human being. Like in all of history. Actually, not one, but human beings throughout our history haven't been working careers. Definitely not women. Women have never worked
Yes, they
careers.
have. Well, that's because in the last 300 years, there's been rapid
Actually,
progress in all
I would say we
fields.
even a little over. Actually, since World War One, 200 years ago, women weren't working careers anywhere. 200 years ago, women weren't working careers.
Yes, and there was still slavery in the United States. What's your point?
How's that? How's that a refutation of what I said? What?
What? You just point.
Oh, you got voice command. What's up?
What?
How's it going?
Good so far.
That's good. Oh, I could use. I should have used the Bible against him. Come back. I'm gonna tell him. Do you have a question about my prompt? Hello? I'm gonna unseat you since you're not saying anything. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm still processing all this.
Oh, okay. I can keep you seated while you read.
While she's reading, can I go ahead and talk?
Yes, you can. I'll just talk to both of you if she has a question.
Okay, so are you bringing like religion into this, or is this just basic morals?
I don't bring religion into these. It's just what I think would produce better families and more fulfilling lives.
Okay, so when you say like when you have this whole checklist of the women stuff, is this for a married woman or just women in general?
Women in general, yeah, in normal, like for humans, what's normal is gonna be, or what's good for you and natural, is gonna be to be a child until you reach maturity, and once you reach maturity, you get married. That's like the most natural way to handle things. So a child's pure, right? A child doesn't have desires. A child doesn't sleep around. A child isn't unchaste, right? A child doesn't need to
Right,
dress
right, right.
modestly because they're not. You don't have to, you know. Now they shouldn't be completely, nude. But like I mean, you can look at different cultures. Like in Russia, when women get married, they have to cover their hair. And the babushka
Hmm.
women. This is actually they got rid of this in the 20th century, but throughout all of Russia's history, women get married, they have to cover their bodies and cover their hair. And there's many
Hmm.
other cultures that were like this, where once you get married, you have to dress modestly. Um, I don't know. Women have never made male
Okay,
friends ever in history. That's gonna be really odd.
so the obeys her man thing,
Yep.
even if the man is in the wrong, she should still obey the man.
No, if he says something that's wrong, she shouldn't listen. She only listens in what's good, but she doesn't take her reason and logic over his. She designates him as a leader, and she trusts in his leadership. And now, in matters where he's clearly in the wrong, she can refuse. And in matters that are like arbitrary, like you can't tell her to do arbitrary things, right? You can't say jump for me and you jump. You can't say sit and you sit. You can't say bark and you bark. These are arbitrary things. Um, but if he tells you, for example, hey,
Okay,
I don't want you on social media, you listen. You say, okay, I'll get rid of my social media. Oh, did she leave?
I think so.
Oh no, I confused you too. Yeah, if he tells you like, hey, I don't want you posting on social media, you say okay. If he says I don't want you having male friends, you say yeah, like these are good things. If he says I don't want you working, granted he provides for you. He says I don't want you working that job. You say okay. You just like because he's making decisions based off of the outcome of his family, and you have to honor that because you're building a family with him.
Okay, so for the intimacy type thing, so the man has control of the whole entire thing. Like the women can't say no, I don't want to.
For no reason, no. She has to have a reason. She has to be sick or ill, or maybe she's mentally unwell, and she's like, I would love to be intimate with you, like I love you, but there's something off about me. Like maybe these are gonna be voice calm down. Okay, I'm
Wait,
back.
ask your
Oh yeah,
question again because he's here. Ask your
I
question
I
again.
remember it. I can just continue. Um, Unless you have a new question about the intimacy.
Yeah, yeah. She
Yeah, you
had asked, what if it's a simple no, like I just don't want to for no reason.
for no reason, yeah, it would never be acceptable. You'd just be a bad wife. The same way if he says no to you for no reason, he'd be a bad husband. Imagine you call for his attention and his time. He's like, nah, I'd rather play video games. I'd rather go chill with my friends. Like he rejects you based off of what his desires. You're his wife. He owes you his time, right? He owes you good treatment. Nobody's more deserving of your time than him. And the same goes for you. You're building a family with him. You think anything else is more worthy of your efforts than building a family? You'd have to be deluded, right? So yeah, he can't reject you for no reason. Why should you be able to reject him? And you owe like he has literal desires. They shouldn't be complicated. I see studies. It's around once a week is enough to keep a man happy, right? Um, at most once a day, depends on the guy. Um, should be enough. Should be sufficient. Like he'd have to be insane to want more than that. Um, but yeah, you have to take care of his desires. Like you have to, because no one else can. The same way he has to take care of you and your desires. He has to make sure he's affectionate with you. He has to make sure you feel loved and taken care of and appreciated. He has to make you feel beautiful. He has to do all these things. He has to provide for you. He literally has to pay your bills, make sure your children are fed, make sure you're fed. You think he's doing all these things for free? No, you owe him.
All right. So going back to the intimacy point, if I were to just say no and not state a reason, would he be able to just do it anyway?
Of course not, but you'd be a terrible wife. You'd just be a terrible person. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to force his way on you, but you just be you're compelled to, right? The same way if your child asks for a meal, you can't, and they're hungry, you have to feed them. You could just say no. You could make your child go hungry for the day, but you're compelled to do it. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. The same way he's compelled to provide for you, right? He has to get up and go to work and make money and make sure the house is stable. Make sure there's a roof over your head. Make sure you're clothed and you're fed. Make sure your children are clothed and fed, right? He's compelled to do it. He can't just say, "Nah, I don't feel like it." It's not based off your feelings. You do what's good. You don't do what you feel. And if you aim to do what's good, it would build something in you, and hopefully that would make it easier. If you find it difficult, if you truly find it really difficult, where you can't, where maybe you're disgusted by him, you have no attraction towards him, then that could be a major problem in your relationship and marriage. It would cause your marriage to fail. But it's like, it could be his fault. Maybe he let himself go. Maybe he's unhealthy. Maybe he doesn't take care of himself. Maybe he doesn't smell good. Like, it could be a fault of his. So you'd have to communicate with him to like fix the problem, if it's a fixable problem. Now, if there's nothing he could do to fix the problem, then yeah, the marriage is kind of doomed. So the same way, if he felt the same way about you, imagine he's lost all attraction towards you. He had zero attraction towards you. It would destroy the marriage, right? It would literally destroy the woman. She'd be destroyed. So it's not very healthy for a relationship. But yeah.
All right. So you basically answered everything for me. Thank you.
No problem.
Wait, Danny, I had a question actually, because someone pressed me today. My brother, he's Christian, he pressed me on this today.
Okay.
Bro, like, you understand, like, if your wife is like bedridden and infertile for whatever reason, and you can't have kids with her,
Okay.
right? And now you just can't have kids with her. That opens up the opportunity for you to have another wife, right?
It's nuanced.
Like, it's gonna have another reason. Like, now you can have another reason to have another wife, because you want kids, and you don't have kids yet, right? So you would want another wife to be able to bear kids, right?
It'd be a compelling reason for the man to.
Yeah.
But if you have no
So
kids,
Yeah.
so you married her, she was healthy, and she lost her health.
Yeah, she lost her health before you could have kids.
Well, now you have
It's
two
fine,
options.
right?
You're childless forever, or you
Yeah, no, I agree.
You engage in polygamy, or you divorce her. Those are
Yeah, I
your
agree.
those are your three options.
No, but the question was, what if the man is infertile
Oh yeah, she should
before
divorce
they
him.
had kids?
Divorce
Oh
him.
yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, amazing.
She get a new man. Or die childless. Pick one. You have two
That's
options.
the black pill. That's the black
Yeah.
pill.
Die childless, or have kids, or get married, get another husband.
Can I say something?
Go for it.
So